was a big week for Seahawks football taking on the Chicago Bears. The Hawks were looking for their first victory after falling to 0-2 on the season. Someone named Cam Chancellor was making his return back. You heard of him? Our producer Spencer King was at the game to get us an inside look at the Hawks. He wasn't quite on the sidelines, but he was close enough.
This last weekend, I had the chance to go to the Seattle Seahawks game versus the Chicago Bears. Not only did I get to see players like Doug Baldwin, John Ryan, and Jimmy Graham, I got to see current and former players like Hall of Famer Walter Jones.
How'd you feel the game went?
Went well. It just got great snapper, great holder, was striking the ball well. It felt good.
I also had the chance to talk to Jimmy Graham and Richard Sherman about how Tyler Lockett will play out on the team.
I think he's been doing fantastic. I think he's been putting our team in great position. Obviously, he's scored a couple times. Like I said before, he's putting himself in the All-Pro conversation, the Pro Bowl conversation as one of the more dangerous returners in this league. And you know, he's only a rookie. You know, and he's making it look pretty easy. You know, I mean, he's making his blocks right. Our kickoff return team is doing a great job giving him space to catch it. Our punt return team is giving him great space, and he's taking advantage of it.
Oh, he's special. Obviously, in the preseason, we were able to do some great things in that first game. So to have that from him, you know, right at the half, I mean, what a momentum swing that was for our entire team. And that kid is young, hungry, thirsty, and eventually people can learn. You just can't kick it to him. But until they learn that, he's going to keep returning.
I also got a couple questions in with Coach Pete Carroll.
How did you feel about Lockett's return?
Well, I thought it was really good because I saw the whole thing. And you notice I stepped back just at the right time and made sure I was out of the way. It's kind of like, you know, when you've been there before, you know, you kind of do a little better next time. It was so perfectly blocked, and it was so clean. It came right at our sidelines and right to us. You know, as soon as he gets in one of those chances where he can have an opportunity to outrun somebody, you feel like he's going to do it. And again, certainly he did. And it's just a great boost and something we're counting on him being a factor. You know, and so I think it's exactly what we had hoped to see, and to see his factor show up so soon this season is really enormous for us.
And of course, quarterback Russell Wilson.
To have Cam back out in the field today.
Well, to have Cam Chancellor back out there, you know, first of all, he's one of the best players in the National Football League. He's a guy that's determined to be successful in everything that he does. You know, he's a great teammate, great leader. He's also, you know, a great man too as well. And so to have all those things that he is, the character that he is as a person, to have him back in the locker room, it just elevates the locker room that much more. And so, you know, just to have a player like that, it makes it a lot more exciting and more fun. And just you have so many great players on this football team. And to add a guy and have him come back was exciting. We had an exciting week all week, and we played a great game, it seemed like. So, you know, the goal is just keep going. You know, to have Bam Cam come back and to have Legion of, you know, Boom full, it's pretty cool.
For the 26-0 blowout over the Chicago Bears, it's easy to say that Seattle Seahawks had their season back on track. Go Hawks.
There were a ton of great plays all throughout the week in the Columbia Basin, but here's our pick 6 top plays of the week. Number 6. Check out this big tackle for loss by Euphrates Jacob Firestone. Number 5. A nice dive by Moses Lake's Heather Carvon in the 1-meter competition. Number 4. A big strip and takeaway by Quincy's Johan Farias, taking it back untouched for the touchdown. Number 3. A monster kill for Big Ben's Bryn Bowers against Spokane. Number 2. Quincy's Travis Harris with a 5-yard touchdown run for the Jacks. Number 1, our top play of the week. Euphrates Tyler Lutz breaks a tackle and takes this reception 60 yards for the touchdown.